Hi guys, Kyrie091 here, hanging out with you, and man oh man, are we gonna make special memories today. Playing Final Fantasy. That's it, Final Fantasy.
It's just Final Fantasy.
It's just called Final. You don't even put numbers after this one.
No,
you just call it Final Fantasy.
If someone says, "Oh, do you like Final Fantasy?" they mean this game.
They're talking about this NES classic, and we're about to go freaking, I don't want to say the B word, but testicles deep in this game right now.
That's my understanding. After we watch this sweet intro song performed by Anathemo.
Thanks,
Holy cow, that intro was amazing!
That guy's awesome. How much did you pay him to be me?
Like $1 billion, man. Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna start a new game. I don't want any bull crap from anybody throughout the day. That includes me. Because these names and job classes have been selected for well over 20 years now. They're not changing today. Not now, not ever. So
my brother Kyrie, who has the name of a warrior duck here, having told me recently from his research that apparently there's some bugginess aspects of this game that we were oblivious to as young children, of course. So not to detract from it at all, but understanding those things, it doesn't change how we're going to approach the game, which is as Kyrie's demonstrating with these randomly generated names, extremely nostalgic for us.
And let me tell you something. I have since learned that the Black Mage is all but useless. We're gonna use him anyways. Okay,
Hey,
I don't care. He looks
Kyrie,
cool.
how'd you come up with these names, by the way?
These are did you ever watch the show Captain Planet? These are the Planeteers. That's what their names were.
Fuck yeah, they sound like Planeteer.
Yeah, that's 4 of them. You remember the Planeteer?
Joe, Ann, Gina, Jay. What's up, Planeteers? Where's the 5th guy? Who's that?
The one that had heart. Can you imagine how screwed he was?
We still did the same one. And you said the one who had heart, and I said the monkey, and neither of those are actually. Well, I mean, you know, they're both a guy, but
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Alright, we're gonna start off like we always start off, by buying the same equipment I've always bought for these guys. I've learned a lot about this game by watching other LPs and just kind of like looking into it. And I've learned that like it's kind of bad to give the black belt any armor because it reduces his natural evade. And yes, it does increase his like let me show wrong button. Let me show you. We have the absorb stat, which is like your physical defense, which is 0 right now. And it does increase his absorb, but it drastically lowers his evade. Let's put that wooden armor on and you'll see what I mean. Well, I guess it's not too drastic, but it's still...
But it does.
So, it's almost... After a certain point, it becomes not worth it to equip armor.
You just left it on him. You did the whole thing. You said that
I know, but I'm looking at it right now, and look at his absorb stat was 0 before, and now it's 4.
Let's not just rush into this. Okay, fine. Let's rush into it.
We're fools rush in, and that's what I am, sir.
That's a good movie, man.
I remember
the
it.
guy Matthew Perry.
Chenandler Bong. That's Miss Chenandler Bong.
Man, this video gets like hella 90s awards beginning now.
Dude, I'm saying, man. Oh boy,
that's a lot of good stuff. The rapier doesn't even get a symbol. It's just like it's a fucking invisible, awesome sword.
If you don't know what it is, then don't buy it.
Yeah.
All right, let's equip weapons.
Shouldn't have to show you the sword, you know.
All right,
dude, you give the axe to who? The freaking white mage? Do you know the Planeteer?
No, that's not. It's not an axe. It's a hammer.
Yeah,
it's an iron hammer.
Man. A rapier is an invisible, thus lightweight sword. So like that's impressive that the chick mage, I'm assuming, is a female.
I've heard from people that that's not a female, but I disagree, and here's why. Because I played Final Fantasy Tactics, and when you make someone the priest class, the white mage class, they look like that chick. A female does. The males look like an altar boy.
That's what I said too.
Was that? By the way, I've also learned this. Pretty much every effect spell in this game is bugged and does nothing, with the exception of fast.
Dude, That's funny though. They kind of like plant that idea in your mind right off with a spell called Ruse. It's
Like, you don't want this.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't do.
Fishy.
Like, for example, lock is supposed to make enemies easier to hit. It's supposed to let you locks them on target. It doesn't do anything. It
He's
says
like,
locked
yeah.
on target.
Yeah, cure and harm. You know, I sell these all day, but why don't you try this Ruse spell? I gotta move some of these too, you know.
Seems pretty fancy. I feel like I have more gold than I normally do because generally, when I play this game,
Listen that well, bro. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
let's take a look. See your face upon the clean
Obviously,
water.
some.
How dirty!
What?
Wash your face.
Did you do it?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah! What does that get you?
I am Arilan the dancer. Arilan now.
Dang, just a way to come out with it.
All right.
Looking for a dance.
A dance. My home
Oh,
is Provoca, a beautiful port city far east of here. That guy's from the Far East movement. Please save the princess. So apparently there's a princess who needs saving. Classical stuff here, guys. The light warriors show up. By the way, quick overview of what it is we're doing. As you can see in the top left corner, there's 4 orbs that are dark. We want them to be light.
Makes sense, light warriors.
Time share. All right, so let's
Jump
go.
in this, dude. That's a cool perspective of just the castle and the courtyard.
So let's head up here real quick and see if we can chat with the king and get a feel for what it is we're doing. Because I've never played this game, so I really need to go talk to the king to make sure I understand what I'm doing.
I like how
Light
the
warriors,
bulls are
just
so
as Lucan's prophecy, Garland is kidnapped. The princess, please help her. Garland? You mean that crap you hang on your walls at Christmas time? The princess was kidnapped by that?
That's a rough name for a villain.
I'm saying. he's avenging the death of his brother Tinsel.
Oh shit, he might decorate my apartment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what's up with this? So like the world map, everything's like orthogonal view except for like the 3D perspective on like the surrounding perimeter of the castle.
No, that's not a 3D perspective. That's actually how the wall is shaped.
Shape. Oh, cool, yeah.
The wall.
Like it gives extra defense against ogres.
Let's get a level or two real quick before we get going. Battle mechanics. If you don't know battle mechanics of a Final Fantasy game, this video is not for you. I don't know how much of it we're gonna get into. But
Probably one thing to really highlight about this special battle mechanics in this game, and that is you must target the mofo you want to hit. If you target a guy who dies before you attack him, well, I mean, there's nothing there, so of course you're just gonna swing into midair now.
yeah, you're gonna attack the empty spot where the imp was.
Yeah, sure.
That's I don't know. I wouldn't call it. I guess I'll call it a problem. That problem wasn't resolved until Final Fantasy III, actually, for the NES. Because in Final Fantasy II, the problem persists. You can attack empty spots where enemies used to be. Finally, by Final Fantasy III, they resolved that, and automatically it'll target the next guy when you kill them.
I can see it charmed it both ways. I think this is a bit hardcore, and that the franchise sort of opened more mainstream as it developed, which is ironically also what we kind of cited as, you know, some of the flaws that it did that shit. Otherwise, I think it would have stayed pretty tight, like classical RPG mechanics. But then again, the progressivism is what just made the later games.
Well,
like,
yeah, but
beautiful.
yeah, but this game, as successful as this game was, I don't really, okay, as I've grown older, I've run into lots of adults who tell me, oh yeah, I played Final Fantasy 3 when I was a kid, I played Final Fantasy 7 when I was a kid. Very few played this one. Very few, because it's punishingly challenging, and it's unreasonably designed. There are a few key design flaws in the game.
You gotta walk through the bushes. I thought we discussed our strategy here.
I'm sorry.
It feels right, and you get ogres sometimes.
Not out here, you don't.
Oh.
Besides,
I'm pretty sure you do.
maybe I
think
don't.
you
I,
do,
I
man.
honestly don't know,
I think
dude.
that you get like 102 experience from it or something. No, that's
195 gold. That's what you're thinking.
195 gold.
Isn't it funny that you remember that like it was like a figure that was over 100 for some reward for the ogre? Like that just always will stand out for me. 195 gold. That's what an ogre drops.
I guess it stood out for you a little more than me, but that's because I didn't spend my time at level 1. Sorry.
Yeah, meow.
I remember 18 gold from those imps. That's always gonna stand with me.
You will never forget that for the rest of your days.
I'll have to come back to this video and reminisce.
I wanna grind off camera at least to level 2, so we're gonna do that real quick. Be right back, guys. Level 2's incoming. And wait, oh nope. Oh, chance to strike first. We're doing this on camera.
They haven't seen the 4 imp formation.
Oh, I hope this one's left at the end, because then we can pretend like he's the final boss.
That's the best way to do a 4-person formation battle. You actually get, I think you get more stats at the end. I'm pretty sure. The kid told me that.
Well, if a kid told you. The music sounds like it's lagging right now, dude. This is... No. Alright. Come on. Just die. See, when Joe did his attack there, you can see it didn't do a whole heck of a lot of anything. Another interesting thing that I've learned that I did not know about that's actually very important. Let's take a look at the status here. You can see Joe's hit percent is 15. When his hit percent reaches 32, that's when he'll start getting 2 hits per attack.
Shit, what are you waiting for?
And when it hits 64, weak, you get 3 hits, and so on.
Joe's the best Planeteer.
So let's see what Ant's hit percent becomes. Oh boy, that's not better.
Dude, get that off of him. Ant loves nunchucks. If I know anything about Ant,
I don't know what you do.
He's a martial artist.
Boom! Alright guys, coming back because we got a new enemy to show you. It's a Mad Pony. It was done, apparently. So we're going to take out this Mad Pony with... You know, it's interesting because this really did set the standard for RPGs. The whole configuration of having your allies on the right and, like, the enemies on the left. You know, like, this was the first game that really did this, and boy, did it stick. This is, like, the standard now. This is how RPGs are built now, you know? Except Pokemon. I don't know. But who played that?
Yeah, I know. Dude, nobody's even heard of that reference.
I don't know. I was a long shot.
It stands for Pocket Man.
Alright, so Joe gained a level. Anth gained a level. Here's the thing I've learned that actually is funny. The stat in intellect or intelligence or whatever that is supposed to be a determining factor on how effective your spells are. It doesn't do anything in this game.
Oh, what?
I'm saying. So
I've always based my party on Int in the past, dude. No wonder this game was so freaking hard. Int doesn't do shit. Swords don't actually do shit. Fucking chick white person uses the hammer.
Nothing makes any sense.
You giving black belts like armor? Just going mad.
Dude, you know what this is? You know why it's like that? Because an Iranian programmed it. This was his counterattack against the United States. This is what he thinks of the Shah.
Don't talk shit about Nasir.
I would never actually talk shit about Nasir.
The Shah.
First of all, his last name is Gabelli, so I think he's like an Italian Iranian American.
There you go.
I know. Deal with that.
Good observation. Right, like Nasir Gabelli.
Alright. Gabelli. So we're gonna head up to the Temple of the Fiends, which is up this way. Man, look at that channel of water separating us
That's where
from...
we're posting up. Temple of the Fiends.
I know. Dude, you want me to...
Wait, are you telling me that Garland, they let a guy named Garland into a place called Temple of the Fiends? That
how did the doorman not catch that?
He's like, bro, I need to see some ID. I mean, you look badass and all. Garland.
You did.
Buttersworth.
But come on, I kidnapped a princess. Yeah, but
she thought it was Garland and probably got excited and followed you where you're going. So like, that doesn't even count. Not legitimate kidnapping. I mean, who are you? The Wicked Witch? You give her an apple and
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he changed his name later.
Oh yeah. Wait, you don't know anything.
What? Foreshadowing?
Yeah.
Or just giving it away. I don't know. Is that the same thing as foreshadowing?
I know. Way to spoil the plot. Okay, guys. Also, in the end episode, so this is Mad Pony, and Joe destructs him because of the Planeteers, he's #1 behind Captain Planet. The co-number one, actually, in later episodes. Yet to be made.
Oh, there he is, guys. Garland.
Yeah, he's just sitting by the front door.
Okay, alright, here it is, guys, iconic. No one touches my princess. Light warriors, you impertinent fools. I, Garland, will knock you all down.
A guy named Garland just called me impertinent.
No, I think that, dude, I think that Garland should have been like, I, Garland, will clothesline you. Because...
I will hang you from the rafters.
Oh, boy.
I mean, he looks cool. Like, if you saw that guy...
You
like,
would no, you wouldn't mess with that
guy.
until you learned his name was Garland, and then you'd mess with him
Yeah,
extensively.
the whole thing. How could you even take him seriously? It's like, dude, change your name. You're an evil villain. Don't you have that? No, you don't.
Maybe that's why he became evil. Garland wasn't always
Right.
evil.
Dude, he was made evil. I mean, it's kind of like a sad story if you think about it. He was pushed to this point.
He was bullied in school by all the other kids, named after
Rightly so.
stuff from cool holidays, like cornucopia.
On fucking helmets with like horns on it and shit. That's what he got, obviously.
Oh, he's dead now.
What? He got thumped.
Well, we saved the
Huh?
princess. Game's over,
Dude,
right?
His name reflects his
Look at-
power, which is lame. Christmas festive.
Look at what these these bats say. Key, good key.
Kiki.
All right, let's talk to the princess. What up, Prinny? So you were the Light Warriors. Thank you. Why, you're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm
All
on
right.
way to be proper. Okay, I saved your life, but
Thank you for saving the princess. To give you aids in your quest, I ordered a bridge to the northern continent. Go and make the orb shine again.
shit, yeah. Well, thank you.
This-
More work.
This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it and tried to wrap it and re-gift it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as that gift.
It makes
might
perfect
come-
sense. A guy named Garland stealing a musical instrument and wrapping it. I don't think you embellish anything
and
there. That's
re-gifting it.
It's in the original Japanese before it's been translated.
He all gives it to her for Christmas. He's like, hey, look what I bought you from freaking Best Buy. And she's like, dude, this loot has been passed down for 2,000 years. You think I don't recognize it?
Generations, bro.
And he's like, no, that's
that.
a different loot. Different loot.
No. I know the loot you're thinking of. I've heard of that, but man, you got caught out on your loot, bro.
Oh,
So go
man.
into this shop and let's buy some spells from this just average-looking gentleman.
Look at the guy back there selling the spells.
He's like an evil Ewok, dude.
No, dude, he's like the black mage, but with no hat, like with his hood pulled up.
Yeah. Yeah. I leave my shit at home, you know.
Forgot my
roll to
hat.
work.
I forgot my hat today.
No, he don't roll to work in his hat.
Oh, there's his hat. It's on the white magic lady.
What did you expect? A hooded white mage?
Are they in the wrong shop?
They're covering each other's shifts.
The black mage called in sick today. I gotta fucking cover his shit. We're gonna buy some heal. We're gonna buy not too many, but a few heal potions, and definitely we're gonna need a tent or two, and a pure in case we get poison along the way to Provoca.
Gotta stay pure considering those aids we just got with the bridge.
Okay, the weird thing about this game is that you cannot save on the world map. Well, you can, but you have to use a saving mechanism like a tent. You can stay at inns and that'll save it, or you can use a tent or a cabin or a house to save on the world map.
I like how that inn lady like breaks the fourth wall in such a creepy way. She's like, "Don't forget to hold reset while you turn the power off."
I know,
The
but
White
like
Warrior's
I've turned the
"What
power off.
does that mean? What does that mean, guys?
The White Warrior. Turn the power off. What?
What
All
are you
right.
talking about?
Should we walk across this bridge? Let's do it. Best song. And so their journey
Yeah.
begins. What awaits the
Fuck.
four? They do not know. Look at them on the right there walking.
Get that on the bottom right. 1987. You could have this happening on your television.
You
Man,
should.
that was
You should have. Hey, look
Yeah.
at the first name in the front. The first name in the
Japanese.
credits. First name in the credits.
Yep. We know you, Gabelli. We see you.
Because he is Yoshitaka Amano.
And you're the man too.
And no one cares about you, Kenji Chiridata. Square A Team, that's what they called themselves, that group of like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
No mention of Nobuo! Not even freaking Hitoshi, whatever, what is his name? Saka, I can't remember his name
You
right
think a
now.
guy like Nasir would just stand up against that for ethical reasons.
Alright.
You're like,
Anyways,
"Hey,
guys.
Sakamoto."
They got Yoshitaka Amano, but not Hironobu Sakaguchi, like the producer and like the guy without whom this would not be a thing. The guy whose this was his final fantasy at Squaresoft before he was gonna get canned for not producing any like winning games, and like his name is not in the opening credits, and this is his game. Everybody
got him to keep his job, so he's like, shit, I'll bump out them credits at the beginning.
It was supposed to be first, and Nasser's like, nope. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. Be sure to join us next time for more gay times. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll see you there.
Now there's just one singular gay time, and that's with you. And awesome times with Captain Planet over here.
Alright, bye.
Bye.